Thank you very much, Michaelis, and hello and welcome everybody to this event, and welcome to the University of Leeds. Thank you very much for joining us today, and particular thanks to Michaelis and all of the colleagues that he's mentioned for organising this event. It's a very important discussion that we're going to have today that's really at the heart of the university's new strategy. We have long believed in the importance of inclusion and social justice, and the School of Education has a long heritage, as Michaelis and Alice have already identified, in working in this important topic. And now more than ever, it's critical that we have this discussion and that this discussion turns into action, particularly in terms of policy changes and practice changes across all of our educational sectors. The University of Leeds has just launched a new university strategy, which is called Universal Values and Global Change. We've set out in this strategy our ambition to really use the research that we do at the University of Leeds to have a global impact and to really focus on the sustainable development goals that will really help us to tackle the world's very significant global challenges. The university strategy really focuses on three major areas, those being culture, community, and impact. And I think this event speaks perfectly to those three themes. In culture, we're really keen to have a really strong focus on collaboration. And it's evident today that collaboration in action in terms of the range of speakers from within the university who are working in different academic schools and different academic disciplines, and also colleagues from outside of the university who are collaborating with us in our research and education. Community is really about us working together, really focusing on the needs of our students and staff and our global community of alumni and partners and supporters. And everybody who's joining this event today is part of our community. And for us, being an inclusive community is absolutely at the heart of our strategy. And finally, impact. As a research-intensive university, we believe passionately in translating the research that we do into educational opportunities and into impact that can be felt and perceived and acted upon in many communities around the world to actually make a real significant difference, to genuinely make the world a better place. The underpinning of our whole university strategy is that we all want to work to tackle inequalities. There's inequalities that already exist and the inequalities that are being created as a result of COVID. So I genuinely believe that this event is hugely important. It's a great symbol of the university's strategy. As Michaelis says, my particular focus is in the area of digital transformation, and the University of Leeds is strongly committed to harnessing the potential that digital technologies, data and digital approaches can have to enhance the quality of the research that we do, the impact that that research has, and the quality and the reach and availability of the education that we offer. And we're working really hard with colleagues around the university and as part of our whole community to really understand the value of digital technologies, but also to understand the barriers that they can create and the inequalities that use of digital can actually produce, and ensuring that we work to tackle and reduce those inequalities that digital may introduce. One of our major strategic focuses is on growing the educational provision that we offer to people around the world, and we will be doing this through growing our online education offer, but also increasing the use of hybrid approaches and supporting our students who choose to study on campus with us through a blended approach where digital technologies are used to enhance and augment the experience. And our strategy in this area is all to ensure greater access to education for people who can benefit from a higher education, to provide flexibility in terms of the way that education is available and allows people to choose at a time, a place and a pace of their choice, And finally, to be inclusive, to make sure that the education that we offer is as inclusive to everybody who can benefit and who wants to benefit from education. And this really strong focus on growth of our online education provision is particularly important to us at the moment in terms of the need for us to increase the amount of skills-based education and training that is available, and is needed both within the UK and also globally. So we're absolutely going to be working in partnership, collaboratively with a whole range of educational providers to ensure that we can make education and skills training available to those who can really benefit.